If a woman is texting you "K lol, sure," and nothing else, it doesn't just feel annoying, it feels like you're talking to a wall. And the question that starts eating at you is she losing interest, or is this some kind of test? In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down what dry texts actually mean in real life, not internet theories, and exactly how to respond in a way that protects your dignity, keeps your momentum, and makes the situation clear fast. No tricks, no negging, no chasing, just psychological clarity and clean communication. Let me tell you about Daniel. He's 34, good career, socially solid, not desperate. He meets a woman named Tasha. First date is great, she laughs, touches his arm, stays longer than planned. Next day, he texts, "Had fun last night. How's your day going?" She replies, "Good lol." He tries again later. "What are you up to tonight?" She hits him with, "Itake." Daniel does what a lot of men do. He starts filling the silence. More questions, more jokes, more effort. And the drier she gets, the more he tries to fix it. That's where most guys accidentally lose the game, not because they weren't alpha, but because they responded to uncertainty with overinvestment. Here's the core truth. Dry texting is not a single message, it's a pattern. One lol doesn't mean anything, but consistent one-word replies usually mean one of 5 things. Let's break them down, and more importantly, what to do about each one. Meaning, 1, she's low investment and you're in the convenience zone. This is the most common. She likes the attention, she likes being wanted, but she's not emotionally prioritizing you. Dry texts here are basically, "I'm keeping the door cracked, but I'm not walking through it." The mistake men make? They try to earn enthusiasm through more effort, but attraction doesn't work like customer service. What to do? Stop trying to build connection through text. Use one clean move. Invite her to a real plan. Example, "Let's get a drink this week, to or thu." If she's interested, she'll engage. If she's not, she'll dodge, and now you have clarity without begging for it. Meaning, 2, you're texting too much, and she's emotionally backing up. This one hurts because it's fixable. Sometimes her dry replies aren't rejection, they're overload. A lot of women experience constant messaging as pressure, even if you mean well, especially early. Psychologically, you're taking up too much mental real estate too soon, and her nervous system responds by creating distance. What to do? Reduce volume, increase value. Fewer texts, more purpose. A good rule, if there's no plan being made, don't force a conversation. Try, "Busy day on my end. Hope yours is going smooth. I'll call you tomorrow." That line does something powerful. It communicates a life, and it removes the vibe of "I'm monitoring you." Meaning, 3, she's not a texter, but she is interested. Yes, this exists. Some women are genuinely terrible at texting, short replies, delayed responses, but in person, warm, engaged, affectionate. The key is, do her actions match her dryness? If she shows up, reschedules when she can't, asks you questions on dates, and follows through, then the K-text might just be her communication style. What to do? Switch mediums. Call, voice note, or set the date and stop trying to bond over text. Example, "You're hard to read over text. Quit call tonight." Confident men don't guess forever. They clarify with calm directness. Meaning 4, she's unsure about you and she's trying you on. This is the gray zone. She's not fully out, she's not fully in, she's sampling your vibe. Dry texts here are often a subtle temperature check. Will you get reactive? Will you over-pursue? Will you get salty? The best response is emotional self-control. Don't punish her, don't lecture her, don't perform. What to do? Give her space and give her a clear next step. Example, "No worries. If you're free this weekend, let's grab coffee. If not, we'll do it another time." Notice what that does. It removes pressure and it removes chasing. Meaning 5, she's keeping you as an option. This is the one nobody wants to admit. Some women will keep a roster of men who provide attention, validation, or backup plans. Dry texting in this case is strategic minimal effort, just enough to keep you warm, not enough to build something real. The giveaway is this pattern. She's dry when you initiate, but suddenly enthusiastic when she's bored, lonely, or needs a boost. What to do? You set a standard, not with anger, with boundaries. You can say, you seem a bit on and off over text. If you're down to meet, I'm in. If not, all good. That's mature, that's self-respect, and it forces reality to show itself. Now let's talk about the most important part, how you should respond in the moment when you get K or LOL. Here are 4 principles, and if you follow just these, you'll stop spiraling and start getting clean answers. Principle 1. Don't reward low effort with high effort. If she sends LOL and you send a paragraph you just taught her that she can invest 2% and you'll invest 80%. Match energy, not to play games but to maintain balance. Example responses. Her, K, you, cool. Her, lol, you, a laughing emoji or haha. Then pivot to a plan or exit the conversation. Principle 2. Use texting for logistics, not validation. Texting is not the relationship, it's the bridge to the relationship. If you need warmth, reassurance, and emotional connection, that's what real time is for. So instead of, why are you being dry? Try, let's catch up in person, when are you free? Principle 3. Ask one direct question, then watch behavior. A confident man doesn't interrogate, he clarifies once. Try, are you still interested in meeting up, or should we leave it? That's not needy, that's efficient, that's adult. If she likes you, she'll make it easy to move forward. If she's lukewarm, she'll stay vague. Principle 4. Respect yourself enough to walk away calmly. Here's the psychological trap. Dry texts create uncertainty, and uncertainty can create obsession. Your brain starts chasing closure. You start trying to win back energy you never actually had. But the standard is simple. Interest looks like interest. Effort looks like effort. If she repeatedly gives you nothing, believe the pattern, not the potential. Back to Daniel. When he stopped trying to revive dead conversations, he did one clean thing. He texted, let's grab a drink Thursday, 7 or 8. She replied, Etika. And Daniel calmly said, no worries, reach out when you know your schedule. He didn't insult her, he didn't chase, he didn't do the, I guess you're not interested anyway, tantrum. 3 days later, she messaged him, engaged, and proposed a day herself. And that right there tells you what was happening. She wasn't against him, she was testing whether he had self-respect and a life. When he stopped over-investing, the dynamic normalized. Quick reality check. If a woman is consistently dry, never initiates, never follows through, and never makes plans, the simplest interpretation is usually correct. She's not that interested. And that's not an insult to you. It's just selection. Your job isn't to convince. Your job is to choose women who choose you back. So here's your takeaway. K and LOL aren't a mystery code. They're feedback. Don't panic. Don't chase. Don't perform. Match energy. Propose a plan. Clarify once. And be willing to walk away. That's what calm confidence looks like in 2026 dating. If you want, I'll make a follow-up video on exactly what to text word for word when she goes cold after a great date and how to tell if it's temporary stress or genuine loss of interest. If this helped, subscribe, because this channel is about understanding female behavior without bitterness and without games. And here's the comment prompt. What's the driest text you've received and what did you do next? I'll read through and tell you what it likely meant and what your best move would have been.